Lucid Motors just released a new test drive promo video out of New York. Peter Rawlinson takes us for a spin with some more Lucid hype videos. The 50 minutes was released today, and they claim it will be some time before needing to taper. We are still waiting on jobless data to be released tomorrow. That will be interesting to see how markets react tomorrow. Mega cap stocks continue to climb higher like Amazon, Google, and Facebook. SPACs continue to linger in no man's land, going nowhere really fast. If you are invested or thinking of investing into CCIV, you don't want to miss this. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified for my latest videos. If you want to get 2 free stocks, try Webull. Get 2 free stocks when you deposit $100 or more. To get the most up-to-date high-growth stock news, my latest buy and sell alerts, and smart money market sentiment, check out my Patreon. It comes with private Discord and a full range of server benefits. All the links will be below under the description of this video. Let's start off with the Fed Minutes news. In short, Jerome Powell said after the meeting that the economy was a long way from maximum employment and sustainable 2% inflation. His tone has shifted towards maximum employment and not focusing too much on inflation. He also said it's likely to take some time for sustainable further progress to be achieved, and a reference to the threshold that officials have set for scaling back their asset purchases. Interest rate futures have been pricing in the probability of a rate hike in the second half of 2022. It will be interesting to see how Powell will react to this data if it's true. Non-farm payrolls rose by 916,000 jobs last month as increased vaccinations and easing of state restrictions beefed up the labor market recovery. Government data released on Friday showed. But Fed officials have stressed they are looking at a broad dashboard of labor market conditions. Other metrics such as labor force participation are still below levels seen in the last expansion. That's the latest from the Fed. Now let's take a look at Lucid Motors' latest test drive promo video.
So here we are, heading south towards Wall Street along the banks of the River Hudson, just leaving Hudson Yards as we embark upon our drive around Manhattan. And we're going to check out the new Lucid building, which is exciting. Ahead of me I can see the One World Trade Center standing there majestically. Adjusting my driver's settings here. Quick controls, working very nicely, very intuitive. Select the air conditioning. Down the temperature a little bit here. Massage seat function, go through that menu. That's very intuitive, that's good. Really enjoying the glass cockpit here because it's just, everything that I need, all the driver instrumentation, all the driver information is really on line of sight with the road. I don't have to take my eyes off my central vision. One of the great things with the display is that I can get very precise finger touch because of the ergonomics with my elbow. My elbow is controlling where I can position my finger very precisely. So we can have smaller icons and more precise interaction. Yeah, this is good. So I think this IP, this instrument panel quality, is really there. It's absolutely fabulous. That's production ready. But some of these little switches, we need to play with and adjust the detent spring stiffness and detent ball, just to give them that Swiss watch quality. I'm just checking for visibility here in this dense urban environment. It's pretty good. We modified the mirrors for enhanced visibility from the betas. So we were getting a blind spot between the mirror and the A-pillar, and we made a big change quite late, drove the supplier nuts, and the engineering team, but man, it was worth it. Now it's paid dividends, just facing up to these issues and nipping them in the bud. It's really lithe and agile here, very maneuverable. I'm going to try this cobblestone surface now. This is Belgian pave in Manhattan. This is like a durability test track for the car, and we're getting all these range of inputs in. Real great test for not just the longitudinal compliance of the suspension, multi-link. We're actually feeling, just the great range of sensitivity through a whole range of lock angles The ergonomics of the seats really fitting me well now. And they've got great support, very nice posture. I'm liking them a lot. Feeling very at home in Lucid Air. Yeah, well done. And this particular model's Grand Touring. So with Grand Touring having over 500-mile range, I think I could last in Manhattan for about a month before recharging. Who knows? Several weeks at least. I'm getting a lot of admiring glances now from people in the street. Do you like it? Lucid. Thank you. It's not in production yet. No. Later this year. No, please do. This car is so compact and usable in this urban setting. This compactness in a big city. It's eminently usable and really defines a new class of car with so much interior space and comfort, and yet the ability to just weave in and around the traffic, park easily, maneuver. It's a great combination. There we see a Porsche Taycan. We can get in places that Taycan can't. Here we go into the meatpacking district. This is getting interesting. Great part of town. So here we have the new Lucid building. So I'm just pulling it around in front here. But here we have introducing luxury electric Lucid Air is coming to town. Yeah, we're arrived. We're going to be big in Manhattan. I'm stuck at the red light. Very congested. Oh, someone's coming out. New York traffic. Oh, there's another red. Stuck on another red, but stuck on a red.
Let's take a look at some price targets. CCIV opened today at $24.11, hit a low of $22.70, and closed at $22.82. It traded in a small range. The markets as a whole looks like it continues to wait for more market data to make a decision which way it wants to go. Yesterday we saw some new institutional buying into CCIV. Not sure if 3 of these 4 new institutions are accurate. 3 institutions show here that they only bought a few tens or hundreds of shares. Looks like a typo to me, but we do have 1 institution here buying 105,000 shares. We now have a short volume ratio of 23%.